Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be doing another Q&A video where I take your questions from Twitter and I answer them all in this video. In today's Q&A, we're going to be talking about things like the stock market in Grand Theft Auto Online, also things like supercar dealerships, new enterable buildings, and a whole lot more. Again, if you want to get involved in the next one, be sure to follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. I announce there probably once or twice a week when I'm doing these Q&A videos, so if you want to get involved in the next one, be sure to follow me on there and you can get involved the next time I announce. Anyways, let's get started. So as I always do with the first question, I'm going to extend it to you guys. And our first question today comes from Monica, and she says, would you prefer a DLC with cars that are more for show or cars that perform well? I guess a good example of this would be a vehicle that came from the Heist update, which was the Casco. If I remember correctly, the Casco was a sports classic car. It was beautiful looking, but it also cost $600,000. And you're not going to be using that car in races. And personally, for me, I like cars that perform well. It doesn't matter if it's the ugliest looking car in the world. If I can win a race with it, I'm down. It's the cars that, cost a lot and don't have a lot of customization and aren't fast or anything like that. They really bum me out because it's really just a waste of money unless you're just looking to store it in your garage and show it off, which is exactly what the Casco is primarily used for. You're not going to be using the Casco in races. It's not the best sports classic, and it's not going to be good for just driving around on the street either. It doesn't handle well unless you're just trying to look good, and then you're going to do a great job because the Casco is an absolute beautiful vehicle and has lots of great things you can do into the Los Santos custom shop in terms of paint, applying different types of wheels that can really make that vehicle shine. So bottom line, I prefer vehicles that perform well. They can be super ugly. It doesn't matter. If they help me win a race, I'm all for it. Our next question comes from Nicolas, and he says, what do you think of an outdoorsman DLC where they add more backpacks, good-looking flannels, etc.? I really like that. It would kind of remind me of like the apparel you get in DayZ. So like finding backpacks and different types of flannels, bandanas, different types of hoodies. I think an outdoorsman DLC is something that I've been not only looking forward to for a while, but something that I really want Rockstar to implement into their game. There's lots of possibilities in terms of guns, vehicles. You could do like dirt bikes, off-roading pickup trucks, hunting rifles, all the things you mentioned, like backpacks, another great accessory item that you could put on your character. So yes, that would be a great idea. An outdoorsman DLC sounds simply amazing, and I agree with you, is something I want in Grand Theft Auto Online. Our next question comes from Charlie Lonergan, and he says, do you think Niko Bellic will ever get a continuation in story? Maybe even a short cameo or appearance? Now, as far as like a full-blown role, I can almost 100% say that is not going to be the case. The voice actor and likeness who plays Niko Bellic has kind of a bad relationship with Rockstar, but as far as a cameo, yes, Niko has been mentioned in Easter eggs before, so it wouldn't surprise me if in a future update he managed to pop up again. I think that would be pretty cool if he did, because he is one of my favorite protagonists of all time. So to see him return in Los Santos would be pretty great and definitely something that I would look forward to. Our next question comes from K Nasty, and he says, do you think the stock market for GTA Online is now a lost cause, and will it never happen? Unfortunately, I think that is the case. When Rockstar first said the stock market was coming to GTA 5, I was most excited about it coming into Grand Theft Auto Online. I said to myself, that's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great way for those who are savvy enough to invest in businesses to make lots of money in Grand Theft Auto Online. But I guess the way the economy works in GTA Online and trying to balance that, it would be extremely difficult, and obviously with money glitches, it would be abused. So I think Rockstar took that into consideration and definitely thought twice before putting the stock market in the game. So unfortunately, for now, I don't see it as coming, but maybe Rockstar will surprise us in a future update. Our next question comes from John Sluter, and he said, do you think they can make lift kits in GTA 5? Imagine a mercenary Mesa with a big lift kit. And yes, that's one of many things I'd like to see added into the Los Santos custom shop. For whatever reason, we can lower our suspension on cars, but we cannot raise them. Like if you have a monster truck, it would make sense to raise the suspension, not lower it, make it even more of a menacing, car killer. But for whatever reason, Rockstar does not have it in the game. There's a few other things I kind of want, like colored windows and headlights. Tried to combine that word right there. And for whatever reason, that's not in the game too. So I've got a few things as far as Los Santos Custom Shop's wish list. I might make a entirely new video just dedicated to LSC wish list, but I'll cover that in a future video. It's a shame, but maybe Rockstar will once again surprise us and add it in the future. And our final question comes from Sylvester, and he says, do you think Rockstar will open up some more stores and buildings like the museum in downtown Vinewood? And unfortunately, I think this answer is a straight up no. For whatever reason, Rockstar decided to go the complete opposite route when it comes to buildings opening in terms of GTA 4 and its DLCs, and then to Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, we can't go in nightclubs, we can't go into supercar dealerships, which I thought was an amazing concept in Grand Theft Auto 4. That Grotti Ferrari dealership in Star Junction in GTA 4 was easily one of the coolest places in the game. So it's a shame that something like that didn't make its way into the game. But for whatever reason, I don't know, Rockstar just didn't see a need for going into buildings. So I can't really blame them. It is their game. They can do whatever they want. But it is sad that in such an immersive world of Los Santos, we can't explore all of it by going in its various buildings and locations. Anyways, that's all the questions I'm going to be answering today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Once again, if you want to get involved in the next one, be sure to follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. And also be sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.